Imagine walking into a room and instantly sensing that someone there is markedly different. This person doesn't do anything overt, yet there's a palpable shift in the atmosphere. Why does this happen? Why do some individuals, often referred to as chosen ones, evoke a strong sense of awe and sometimes intimidation? Today, we're going to look into this intriguing phenomenon. By exploring the essence of what makes these individuals stand out, we'll uncover the reasons behind the common reactions of fear and intimidation they inspire in others. This video aims to shed light on these unique figures without the need for direct examples, but through a thorough analysis of their traits and the societal dynamics around them. What exactly makes someone a chosen one? This term often describes individuals who exhibit qualities not commonly found in the general populace. These are people endowed with exceptional abilities, a profound sense of purpose, or perhaps an undeniable charisma that sets them apart. But it's not just about having a special talent or skill, it's the magnitude of their presence, coupled with the impact they have on their surroundings, that truly defines them. Chosen ones possess a clarity of vision and a conviction in their actions that many find extraordinary. Such clarity often comes from a deep connection to their goals or a profound understanding of their path in life. This intense focus and the palpable confidence they carry can be both inspiring and unsettling to those around them. While these traits are admirable, they can also create a stark contrast to the more common or familiar patterns most people are used to, leading to a mix of admiration and unease. The first impression of a chosen one can be quite impactful. When we encounter someone whose demeanor or presence sharply contrasts with the norm, it naturally draws attention. However, this attention is not always positive. The distinctiveness of their aura can lead to misunderstanding, primarily because it challenges the status quo. Human beings are inherently comforted by what is familiar and easily understandable. Encountering a person who defies these expectations can trigger a defensive reaction. This is often not a reflection of the chosen one's actions or intentions, but rather a common psychological response to what is perceived as an anomaly. The initial intimidation felt by others can stem from an unconscious comparison to their own abilities or achievements, which may seem diminished in the face of someone so distinctly set apart. This intimidation is not necessarily rooted in jealousy, but rather in the involuntary introspection such individuals provoke in those around them. When faced with someone embodying such intense purpose and ability, it forces others to reflect on their paths and purposes, which can be an uncomfortable experience. Thus, the initial impressions of chosen ones are often mixed with a sense of awe and a daunting realization of one's own perceived limitations or unfulfilled potential. Chosen ones often exude a natural authority that comes from their self-assurance and the authenticity of their actions. This authority is not a conscious effort to dominate, but a byproduct of their alignment with their life's purpose and goals. When someone operates with such intrinsic motivation and confidence, it naturally positions them as leaders or figures of influence, whether or not they actively seek such roles. This inherent authority can affect those around them in profound ways. For many, witnessing such unshakable confidence and direction can be inspirational. Yet, for others, it highlights their own uncertainties or perceived lack of direction, which can be a source of discomfort. This discomfort may not be overtly acknowledged, but can manifest as a subtle resistance or intimidation towards the chosen one. The key here is the contrast in self-perception between the chosen ones and others who may feel they lack such clarity in their own lives. Despite their impactful presence, chosen ones can often find themselves isolated. This isolation is typically not of their own choosing, but a consequence of how they are perceived by others. The qualities that set them apart can also create barriers to typical social interactions. While they may be admired, they are also often misunderstood. Their intense focus and dedication to their path can be misread as aloofness or disinterest in others, fostering a sense of separation. This misunderstanding can further the divide, as people might hesitate to approach them, intimidated by the misconceptions about their nature. The chosen one's experiences and interactions are thus shaped by a continuous cycle of admiration mixed with apprehension. Their isolation can inadvertently reinforce the initial impressions of intimidation, as fewer personal interactions mean fewer opportunities to dispel misconceptions and show relatability. The fear of the unknown is a fundamental aspect of human psychology that plays a significant role in how chosen ones are perceived by others. This fear often arises from encountering someone who breaks the mold of conventional expectations with their distinct set of skills or perspectives. When individuals encounter traits or qualities that are not only rare but deeply impactful, it can trigger a defensive mechanism rooted in the unknown. This fear is not necessarily about the fear of the person themselves, but rather the implications of what they represent. The unknown challenges existing beliefs and perspectives, causing discomfort and sometimes fear for those who witness the extraordinary capabilities or resolve of a chosen one. It may bring to surface their insecurities or doubts about their conventional understanding of the world. This kind of introspection, while valuable, can be unsettling and lead to a kind of psychological resistance that manifests as intimidation. The presence of a chosen one can significantly alter the dynamics within any group or community. Their distinct qualities may disrupt established hierarchies and social norms, leading to shifts in group behavior and interactions. When someone with intense purpose and exceptional abilities enters a social setting, they often become an involuntary benchmark against which others measure themselves. This shift is not always met with open arms. While some may find inspiration in their presence, others might experience a sense of inadequacy or competitive tension. This can lead to a realignment of social structures, where roles and relationships are reevaluated in light of the new dynamics introduced by the chosen one's presence. The net effect can be a more dynamic and evolving social order, but the transition period can be marked by confusion and adjustment challenges. When confronted with someone who embodies characteristics of a chosen one, it is not uncommon for feelings of envy and resentment to surface among peers. These emotions stem from a complex interplay of perceived inequality and the desire to possess similar qualities or achievements. Envy and resentment are natural human responses that can occur when individuals compare their own achievements or qualities unfavorably against those of the chosen one. This comparison can lead to a sense of injustice or a feeling of being left behind, which may cause others to react negatively, either through distancing themselves or by fostering negative sentiments. The key point here is that these feelings are less about the actual qualities of the chosen one and more about the insecurities and unmet aspirations of those who feel overshadowed. Recognizing and addressing these emotions can be crucial in transforming potential conflicts into opportunities for personal growth and self-reflection. Media and cultural narratives play a significant role in shaping our perceptions of the chosen ones. Films, books, and media often portray these individuals as heroes or beings with almost supernatural abilities, which can distort public perception and expectations. This portrayal influences how real-life chosen ones are perceived and can amplify the sense of intimidation or mystique surrounding them. The cultural emphasis on sensational stories and extraordinary figures often overlooks the more relatable and human aspects of these individuals, making them appear more distant and unapproachable. It is essential to understand the power of media in shaping our views and to strive for a more balanced representation that highlights not only the exceptional qualities, but also the challenges and normalcy in the lives of such individuals. This broader perspective can help demystify the concept of the chosen one, reducing feelings of intimidation and promoting a more inclusive understanding. Intimidation can lead to a barrier that hinders both personal growth and effective social interaction. However, there are ways to cope with these feelings when they arise from encountering a chosen one. First and foremost, it's essential to recognize and acknowledge these feelings without judgment. Understanding that it's natural to feel intimidated by someone who appears to embody what we might aspire to can be the first step in addressing these emotions constructively. Once acknowledgement is in place, the next step involves shifting focus from comparison to inspiration. Instead of viewing the chosen one's qualities as a benchmark for self-evaluation, individuals can look at these qualities as sources of motivation. This shift can foster a mindset of learning and personal development rather than competition. Additionally, Fostering open communication and seeking to understand the journey and challenges of the chosen one can demystify their abilities and humanize them, which diminishes feelings of intimidation. In concluding our video of why chosen ones can scare and make people feel intimidated, it's clear that these reactions stem from a complex blend of awe, misunderstanding, and the natural human response to the unfamiliar. The presence of chosen ones challenges conventional dynamics and evokes deep-seated emotions and reactions that can disrupt social harmony, but also provide opportunities for profound personal growth and societal evolution. Understanding these dynamics is crucial not only for those who feel intimidated, but also for the chosen ones themselves, as it can lead to more meaningful interactions and integration within their communities. By approaching these interactions with openness and a willingness to learn, both sides can bridge the gap between intimidation and inspiration, fostering a healthier, more inclusive environment where all individuals can thrive. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey through understanding the dynamics surrounding chosen ones and how they impact our perceptions and interactions. If you found this discussion enriching, please consider liking and sharing this video. Spreading awareness can help others feel less intimidated and more inspired by those who stand out. Your support helps us bring more content like this to you. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful discussions. Your engagement is not just appreciated, it's essential.